Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day number 18 of the Minecraft series. Very excited to get into this one. Today, I want to get the villager trading room that I made the last episode. I actually want to get it up and running. I want to get villagers in here and be able to trade with them. So let's get right into it. I have 31 levels. I enchanted this diamond chest plate that I didn't want to put on until the episode, but I enchanted it protection 4, unbreaking 3. And one thing that I want to do as well is I want to get another diamond pickaxe to look at enchanting, as well as this diamond axe right here, and then maybe some books. So I did a little bit of off-camera maintenance. As I said, I got this diamond chest plate, so hopefully I am now protected for the most part against mobs. I mean, obviously it's not going to be the most, but hopefully a little bit. Some of the maintenance that I did was killed some sheep and I killed some cows. I have a ton of beef and mutton in my chest now because I was running out of that food and the mobs were actually starting to lag my game. So I wanted to just make sure that everything was good. Now, what I can do here is I can cycle and enchant, and let's see what we can get. The Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, Fortune 3, Pickaxe. Oh my god, I just almost did that. I want to enchant these or anvil them so that I can get Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, for 11 levels. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a maxed out pickaxe. Could not be happier with that. So there we go. Very happy. I'm going to put that in there. Bane of Arthropods, I definitely don't need that, but I can just what's it called at some point? Disenchant that at some point. Couldn't think of the name there for a second. And then what I'm going to do with my last bit of diamonds here is I'm going to make a diamond sword. I am going to make a diamond sword that ends up just sitting in this chest. Oh, I also enchanted this shovel. Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. So we have a good shovel. We have a good axe. We have a good pickaxe. We have a chest plate. I mean, things are running very, very well here. I'm very happy with everything that I have been doing and that I have done so far. So let's see how we are going to get these villagers into this room. Now, how do I want to do it? I don't know. I don't know how I want to do it because I want it to be reasonable. I want it to be somewhat ethical. It's not, I mean, it's not going to be. There's literally no way to make this ethical at all, I don't think. But yeah, I mean, it's looking good right now. I think the way to do it in a decent way is going to be to get the fletching. Yeah, well, first of all, I should sleep. But I think the way that is going to be most reasonable to get the villagers down there is actually super simple. If what's in my head is correct, I should say, then everything here should be super simple. So basically, I'm just going to go villager, and kind of, okay, it's definitely not ethical, but, it is what it is, okay? This is how the villagers are going to have to be traded with. I'm giving them the resources. They're giving me some back. It will be perfect. And this is exactly how I'm going to need to do it. So let's get some rail carts, first of all. And second of all, I should go and get some more rail carts by just breaking down what we have here. I think this is reasonable. There we go. That's probably not going to be enough rail carts, actually. I probably need... Do I need a stack, do you think? I don't know. I don't know. Here we are, and there we go. So that is literally one stack of rail carts, which is perfect. Exactly what I need. Eventually, I am just going to have to break all of the rail carts, which are all of the rail tracks, which I'm not super excited to do, but it will have to be done at some point. So that just is what it is and will be what it is as well. So to get the villagers down, actually, it's going to be a very simple process. We just need to build up like so. And then we need to break that. And then I guess a very simple way to do it is just going to be by breaking these 3 pieces of dirt. And then it's just going to be getting over to this side. A stack might actually not be enough for what I need for this rail cart system. A stack of rails, it seems like it's not going to be enough. Yep, it's not. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I don't need anything, like, I don't think I need powered rails. I don't think I'm going to need anything along those lines. For the most part, pretty simple. It's just I'm going to push the villagers into the, I'm just going to push the villagers in. Really not that big of a problem. But in the meantime, or not in the meantime, but for right now, I am just going to need to grab some more tracks. I wonder how many rails I'm actually going to have at the end of it all. Like, I wonder how many I made to get the villagers from the village to my base. I'm not sure. I'm very interested to know how many I actually did use, though. So at some point when all of them are done, I will, or, you know, when all of them are up and in a chest, I will be able to see how many I actually used, which will be very interesting. And I think, unfortunately, it's going to end up being more than I think that I used. And there we go. I think that's good for now. We still have 13 powered rails, and I can break the redstone torches as well here. Definitely don't just need these hanging around. There. I'm going to be breaking redstone torches for ages. I'm going to forget about them or not notice that there's some where, you know, where they were left. I don't know. But there we go. And we can just continue on this way. Wonderful. The iron golems are a little bit annoying, I will say and will admit. They are a bit annoying, but not a big deal. Nothing that I can't just live with. I would try to kill them, but like killing an iron golem honestly just takes more time than is worth it. What I am going to do, I do have flint, and I believe that I have no wood. I have no wood. I've used all of my wood on sticks for trading with the villagers. So that's great. That's a super, super awesome thing to do there. And I'm just going to say that that tree is enough. I will have to go on a tree breaking spree, it seems, here pretty soon. But nothing that I can't just do at a later time. Now, here we go. I'm going to get 2 more fletching tables. And do I have any glass? I do, but I don't think glass is going to be the right move. I'm just trying to think, like, what is truly the best way to get the villagers into their little huts here. I think, yeah, there we go. Minecart as well. All right, and I got this guy. He is on track, and I can just push him to go that way. Perfect. And it should take him right into the home that we have built here. And then I'll be able to just put a fletching table down. Oop. Apparently, I did not do enough there. Bang. Nope. You're not going to go up, bud. You're going to go that way. Perfect. And just like that, we now have a villager. Well. There it is. No, 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 no. Please, no, no. I knew that that was going to happen. I had a feeling that literally that exact same thing, exactly what happened, I had a feeling was going to. Get down, please. Can you just get, how about you just get in that? How about this? There we go. Thank you, my friend. There we go. I knew that that was going to happen. That was just stupid of me. Stupid of me to even think that that would work. And then I'm going to just put that there for now. There. And then, how can I do this? I guess I can do this. And then I can do that. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow, this is incredibly difficult. This is incredibly difficult to do what I am trying to do here. And actually, I need to keep these rails right here because the goal is just to bring in as many as I possibly can. There. There we go. And there we go. All right. I definitely, now that I'm thinking about it, could definitely do this more efficiently than I am doing it. But that's fine. There's always going to be better ways to do things. And I am going to lock in this villager's trade here with some of the sticks that I have. That is always the goal. So there we go. Locked in this villager's trades. So he should be consistently resetting and everything along those lines. So that is great. And can I can place a torch in there. Perfect. So yeah, so this guy is just going to keep resetting because we have the fletching table here. And then this one, or the next one that I go and get, is going to do a little bit of the same, which is perfect. Exactly what I am trying to do. Listen, getting villagers is not the most convenient thing, okay? I will admit that. It is not great. It's not ideal. But it's something. And what I can do is I can, like, try to push this guy. He's already a Fletcher. There we go. So we can at least get another Fletcher into the crib here. The crib. Oh my god, did I just say that? Good, and I can do that, and then I can come here and break that there, which is awesome. I'll place another torch right along there as well, which now this guy, he should be, they should be able, I don't think they need a bed to reset their trades. I think it is as long as they have the table that they use to get as long as they have the table to give them their job, I think that they should be good. So this is great. And you know what? I am just gonna sleep because I have villagers in the house with no door. Perfect. And I do hear some of the villagers. Friendly mobs, let's throw that down to 10% just so that I don't hear them. I had a feeling that I was going to be able to hear them, and I can. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal, but it's a little bit annoying. This guy, we want to push another one into there. Perfect. And my goal here is at some point I am going to want a librarian. That is a fact. I'm going to want a mending villager for sure, like 110%. But right now I'm just trying to get the fletching villagers in here just so that I can always have trades being able to be done, right? That's kind of the goal, is with the Fletcher, I'm always going to have stick trades that I can get. And there's an unlimited amount of wood. I can always just plant more wood if I need to, right? So the goal is the fletching villagers will be the stick trades, the things that we're using regularly and that we're trying to trade regularly. And then I will at some point here get you know, get another villager, or get another route of trading, which the other route of trading will probably be paper for because I just have so much sugar cane. There we go. And we now have 3 Fletchers. And I think that I should get a 4th. I think that would be reasonable, and I'm really hoping that villagers don't need a bed to... Oh, I just heard restocking. This guy restocked. Perfect. Okay, yeah, they don't need a bed to reset their trades. That's great. That is exactly what we are looking for. But now, this last thing that we are looking for here is we are looking to get into the villager breeder once again and to capture one more villager. And boom, it's already a Fletcher. Wonderful. I can get sticks. There might not actually be enough. There, I can do that. And I think, no, this guy did not reset. Do they need the same fletching table? I'm wondering if these 2 villagers are going to be a problem. I think that they will be. I think I need a villager without a job to come into here because... wait, let's do this real quick. Bang, bang. Yeah, I think I need a villager without a job to be able to reset their trades that they get. So I killed 2 of them. That might make those go bad, but that is no big deal. We just need a villager that does not already have a profession. As long as we can get that, we should be in the clear. Should be golden. And I have a lot of Fletchers already. And let's see, can I lure this one? Oh, I might have been wrong. Because that guy just restocked his trades. Let's, I might have just killed 2 villagers for no reason. Any fletching table might be good enough for them. I'm honestly, I'm not positive. I really am not sure. But this is fine. Sending the villager into the house. Here we go. Yeah, any fletching table might restock their trades now that I just saw that. It's fine. Beautiful. And I'm just going to get some stone, like some just regular stone so that I can just replace it. I don't want to make it look too bad. Like that doesn't look good for now. Thank you. And that certainly doesn't look good for now. Thank you. Oh, nope, that is cobblestone. We want to do that. Perfect. And then that's also cobblestone. And there we go. So yeah, I mean, these guys are restocking their trades quite a bit here. Exactly what we're looking for. And then I need to just go and get one more villager, and we should honestly be good to go there. This is great. This is honestly working a lot more efficiently and effectively than I had imagined. So, not too bad. This guy, I'm going to throw him in there. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We are basically done with the... well, okay, that is definitely not true. We're not even close to done with getting all of the villagers that I want. But this is more than I thought I was going to get for the Fletchers. So it's perfect. This is actually like literally exactly what I wanted to happen here. Pretty soon we are going to have to get the mending villagers because my tools are going to need it very badly. But honestly, I don't think that it will be too difficult getting them. There we are. We are getting some more sticks so that I can lock in the trades with these guys. So already a Fletcher, already a Fletcher, already a Fletcher. And is this guy as well? Yeah, he is. So we should be fine. And there we go. We got 4 of them. We have 4 of them. And I can just do this for now so that I can like go in and collect the XP because it's for some reason the XP is not getting collected if I do it the other way. So honestly, this is not bad. I'm going to just hear them restocking their trades 24/7. It's all I can hear right now is of their trades restocking, but hey, at least we're getting something for it. Okay, and there we go. Not too bad. Not a bad way to do it here. Very happy with everything. Now we can replace the door just in case we get a little zombie village or a little zombie that comes in and wants to kill absolutely everything. We certainly do not want that. I am going to get the stone cutter there. We can put the emeralds there, and now we can replace the stairs. Just like that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a successful villager room. And that is 4 villagers, so that's 8 times that we can place and replace and do everything that we need to for, what am I doing here? Here we go. But yeah, that's 8 times in a Minecraft day that I can re-trade with the villagers. So that is going to be perfect. We have 300 uses left on this axe. And I think a great way to kind of sign off this episode or really put a pin in it because, hey, this is just 100%. There's no other way to put it. This was just a success. It went a lot smoother than I thought. It was more efficient than I thought. What else could I have asked for? Honestly, like truly, what else could I have asked for? This was just about as efficient and worked the exact way that I wanted it to. One thing that I am going to need to do is definitely get more villagers in the breeder. We're already running low even after taking the 4 that I just took. We're running lower on the villagers because those 4 were, you know, obviously they were, you know, there were a few of them in there. So I'm going to need to breed some more. I will get the wheat and the bread and everything that I need to do that with off camera as I just sit there and, you know, AFK for a bit. That's the great thing is if you AFK just for a little bit of time, you actually get pretty great and major results. When it comes to, you know, when it comes to, the wheat farms and being able to breed villagers and have them, you know, grow up and everything as well. So not too bad. Now, the reason why I came over here is actually a decent strategy that I found off camera as I was just running around trying to figure things out. There's a village over here that literally I don't need anymore. And there's just acacia wood that is built or that is built, like the houses are built with acacia wood, the villager homes. So the reason it's great is because I can just come in and chop down all of the villager houses here, and I don't need any of the villagers. So if they die, unfortunately they die, but it's just like not actually really that necessary. to keep around these huts in these building structures. So it's a little bit more efficient and effective than mining trees out, because acacia trees get really weird. They grow super tall, or they grow short, or they grow in different directions, or whatever. So this was kind of a cool way that I found to get a lot of wood quickly off camera. So not too bad. And then what I can do as well is I can get these hay bales, and then I can get the breeding, the villager breeding going quicker and sooner rather than later. Here we go. And that should be, yeah, it's going to be more than enough. More than enough, no problem. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's allergies. I don't know if it's... I don't know what it is exactly, but my throat, a little bit scratchy. I'm feeling like it's just allergies, the season changing, things, you know, being outside more. But, man, it's so itchy. So scratchy. Not itchy, it's just scratchy. Once again, this is just literally a phenomenal way to get wood. Especially, like I said, I don't need the village. I don't need the villagers. I don't need anything that's going on in this village. This is a completely different village as well from the one that I got the other villagers at. So this, it's just great. It's perfect. It is a little bit sad that I'm actually just destroying the homes of some villagers here, but hey, survival of the fittest in this world. There we go. And wow, a lot of wood. A lot of wood on the outside of here. Beautiful. And then I can get this one, and this should be quite a few. Oh, I can get the next one as well. I didn't even see that, but yeah, this should be quite a few sticks for us. And I'm hoping it's probably not gonna happen. Actually, I was just gonna say I'm hoping that I can get level 30 by the end of this episode, but level 30, that would be a lot of trading that I would have to do, like in a very short amount of time. That might be tough. 10 levels of trading, that would be hard. Okay, there we go. All right, not bad. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot though. I will say this is a lot of wood. Eventually, I will probably just burn down the villages to get them out of the way and, like, everything else that's around them. Man, that sounds so morbid, but I don't know. I don't need the builds, and I don't want to break them down, so it just makes the most sense to burn them down. But I understand that that's kind of not a great thing to say. But, okay, here we go. We are all good. We are, wow, almost out of uses of this axe as well. I have 30 more hits on it. I might as well just break it, right? It's not my normal strategy, but what else? I mean, what am I going to do with an axe with 30 swings on it? There we go. And then obviously I can't just leave a floating tree here. So I need to do this. Wonderful. And that's a llama. That is a llama that is just chilling. My base should just be over this mountain to the right. No, it's actually over that way. You can see my minecart track. It's not the it's not the most beautiful thing, but it will do, or it at least it did, right? I mean, it was pretty good. I would say that the whole situation, this whole villager situation, getting the villagers in, now having villagers that I can trade with in my own base, everything, I would say it was a success. It was a major, major success. I'm very happy with it. The breeding house, or whatever you want to call it, it does not look good. And what I am going to do here is just that, and then get some dirt. I left a hole up here. Interesting. Why did I do that? Okay, and now I can just kind of throw a bunch of bread everywhere in here, and they all can get it as they please. Boom. And there we go. They're already starting to breed, which is perfect. That's exactly what I want. It's exactly what I need, really. We are going to need so many villagers. And oh boy, I need one more piece of dirt to cover up the top. Perfect. I'm lucky a zombie didn't spawn up there and just go in and kill every single villager that I had. Like that literally actually could have happened. So yeah, very, very lucky there. And I can just do that. And where did I place them? It would have been on next to that one. So there and there. Then I guess I could do something like that. Just to make sure. Just to make sure. And here we are. Wow, yeah. That was a lot of wood that I... What? That is so much wood. There we are. And that guy is maxed out. And then I should not have put so many sticks in my inventory, but that's fine. That guy's maxed out. This guy is going to get maxed out. And this one is also going to get maxed out on trades. There we go. There we are. And there we are. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a pretty good episode there, if you ask me. It's what needed to be done, right? It's not the most luxurious thing. It's not the most convenient thing to have to do that. We got nowhere near level 30, by the way. Level 23 only. That's, wow, we have a lot of work to do for levels there. But what I really want to do, like, in the next episodes here is I have so much sugarcane, and I want to try to get mending and efficiency and sharpness and all the things that you would want to put on tools. So that is going to be the goal for the next one, is to get some of those villagers and then maybe some mining and some other things now that I have the Fortune 3 pickaxe. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching episode number 18. I appreciate it. I will talk to you all later, and goodbye.